how to book that 11th hour discount hotel room, an app that automatically organizes your itineraries, travel tips from Steve Samblis, and a 360-degree panorama camera that you can control with a touch of a finger, and much, much more on today's episode of Travel Tech. Hello and welcome to Travel Tech, the only show where everything is geared for you, the busy traveler. I'm Tom Choi, and next to me is Mr. Frequent Flyer himself, Steve Samblis.
Hey guys. You know, that's right, Tom. We got an exciting episode today featuring some awesome websites, gadgets, mobile apps, and more. It's all for you, the traveler on the go.
So, whether you're waiting at Gate 7 at JFK or watching the trains arrive at Grand Central Station, we're here to bring you the most up-to-date information for your travels.
That's right. Now don't be surprised if you find yourself reaching for that smartphone or rushing to the nearest store in the airport to buy some of this stuff.
But after the show,
Yeah,
right?
Don't do it now during the show. Watch the show.
So let's get started with our first segment, support and services.
Say you're on the road or at the gate and you forgot to book your hotel room. There's a reason why we book ahead. It's discount prices, right? And not to mention a guarantee that you have a place to sleep at night. So you're probably thinking, okay, I gotta pay full price for a room now. Well, maybe not. LateRooms.com comes in to save the day, or in this case, the night. LateRooms.com specializes in catering to last-minute hotel bookings. So when you log in, you make a search just like a normal site. You get your discount rates, but here's the part. The site is set up to make the calls and ensure that you're booked into the room, even if it's at 1 in the morning. No more wondering if the reservation made it to the hotel or if they sold the room to someone else because of a lag in internet. So on the taxi ride to the hotel, you can spend your time wondering what sites to see, not where you're gonna sleep. Check it out, laterooms.com. Now we move on to my favorite section, gadgets.
There is nothing more exciting than getting your hands on the latest gadgets, especially before everyone else does. My job does have its perks.
You know we don't get to keep these things, right?
Just one? No?
No, well, here are gadgets. The Hex iPod Nano Watch Band. The Hex Band is made of ultra premium ventilated silicone and features integrated control buttons along with cutouts for your accessories such as your Nike Plus and of course your audio headphone jacks. It's a watch, it's a Nano, it's both. It's made exclusively for your 6th generation Nano and up, and you can find the Hex Nano Watch Band at shophex.com for a retail price of $29.95.
At first appearance, this may look like the iconic Swiss Army knife, toothpick and all, but on closer inspection, the familiar keychain houses a USB 2.0 thumb drive that opens up in place of the knife. This is the Victorinox Slim. Great for storing data, horrible for peeling an apple. The housing is aluminum and high polymer plastic. Simply detaches from the arm, so you don't have to have a whole ring of keys sticking out of the computer. Find this at SwissArmy.com for $54.99 for the 4GB, up to $290.99 for the 64GB. And for those of you watching that are thinking, but I want the knife, well, never fear. It also comes in the model with the knife.
The iConvert scanner captures sharp, detailed JPEG images and saves them directly to your Photos folder on your iPad tablet.
It's extremely portable at just under 1.5 pounds and only 12 inches wide.
The iConvert scanner is for all iPads. It scans in high resolution 300 DPI for clear, crisp JPEG images. Do you have something we can scan in there, by the way? Do you have like a document or something? It's your headshot is what it is. Well, we'll try this out actually. So you put it in the front here, guys. It's very simple once again. Put it in there, and I think there's a button we're gonna hit, and that's it. Now this is fantastic if you're on the road, you're at a convention or something like that, and you got all these documents you gotta keep track of. It'd be so much easier just to put them in there. That's a picture of Tom is what that basically is. Yeah. So this thing is fantastic. You can get it at Brookstone.com. It's only $149.99, and it will really help you organize all those things that you have at these conferences and conventions that you have to go to all the time. Really something you should check out. This is the Dot. The Dot is a revolutionary attachment for your iPhone and your iPhone 4. That together with Cogito's free Looker app, it allows the user to capture immersive panoramic video and share with their friends via Facebook, Twitter, or email to a friend as well. Where'd Tom go? Tom?
Hey Steve, I'm right here. I wanted to show you the Dot camera in action outside the studio. See, once you attach the dot camera to the iPhone and calibrate it on the free Looker app, all you have to do is hold the iPhone steady, either in your hand or on a flat surface, and record. Once you record the footage, you can play back and scroll around with the swipe of a finger, or upload it to Cogito.com and scroll around with your mouse. Because the camera has to take in a lot of information, the resolution isn't exactly up to the HD quality, but it'll still be the center of attention wherever you are, and that's pretty cool.
You want to try for yourself, just go to Cogito.com and find this video along with hundreds of other videos that people have uploaded. Dot is truly revolutionary. It's something we should all invest in. I believe they're only $79.95 for the product, and honestly, it's fun. You should travel with it. It's a great, great product. And that is this week's gadgets. Some pretty cool stuff, actually.
Awesome stuff. Our next segment is travel tips with our own resident traveler, Steve Samblis.
This week is all about organization and picking your battles. Recently, Warner Brothers sent me up to New York to do a junket, a 2-day junket. Now, normally when I travel, I'm gonna take my suitcase and my briefcase. I sat back for a second and I thought to myself, why not plan the wardrobe ahead of time? So this baby here, let's get rid of this first of all. It's only a 2-day trip. Get that over there. Now, what do I do with my clothes? Victorinox has got the solution for us. Check this baby out right here. So this is not just a laptop briefcase, but it's also a great place to store a couple days worth of clothes. If you take a second and pick your clothes ahead of time, you're not going to bring the big bag with you. You got an expandable case over here. Open it up, I was able to put a couple shirts, underwear, socks in there. If I have a universal jacket that I can wear for 2 days, shoes that I wear for a couple of days, I've solved the organizational problem and made my life so much easier. So here's the thing, next time you travel, think ahead of time of what your wardrobe's going to be while you're gone. I know, ladies, it's going to be the hardest for you. Don't bring 50 pairs of shoes. Take a moment, pick out your clothes, and that's all you have to do.
Thanks, Steve, for that travel tip. I got a new service idea. Steve Samblis Personal Concierge.
Yeah, I don't think they can really afford me.
Duly noted. Our next segment is simply called Apps. We review the latest apps that hopefully make your travel a bit easier. TripIt is an app that will automatically import itineraries and trip bookings directly through your Google email. Or you can send it to tripit.com and it will import it into your account after it receives your email. This eliminates the need for copy and pasting and filling out countless forms and entry lines, a feature that is vital when updating on the go. The app is free on all platforms, including Apple OS, BlackBerry, Windows Mobile, and Android. If you're like me, it takes about an hour to get past all the random numbers and terms and conditions and pages of billing, when all you really want is the flight number, times, and a few other essential details. TripIt does all that for you.
It's really amazing what you can do with technology today, isn't it?
Indeed. In fact, I did my laundry last week.
Well, there's an app for that?
Wouldn't surprise me.
But moving on, we'd like to turn it over to Josh Nasser, our guest columnist in this week's Travel Rant.
I'm Josh Nasser, and this is my travel rant. Now, I have to say, I've traveled over pretty much everywhere in the world you can think of, and still nothing compares to the amazing feeling I get when I sit down to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Wait, you mean to tell me it doesn't end? That's right, sir, it does not end. For once in my life, I can eat a dessert for the main course, and the main course for dessert. Mom, you can't stop me. Oh, I love it. I mean, there's nothing like the feeling you get when you smush your face until you feel like you're just sick. You know what? Excuse me, are you gonna eat those 3 pieces of cake? Because I think I'm gonna take them right off your plate. It is the best invention for the weary traveler. Once a year, sit down, put down $15.95, eat for 3 hours, act like you're the czar of some foreign land, like you're the king, a majestical man. Bring your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your sister, and your girlfriend. Eat and be merry. And let me ask you one question. Can I have your Diet Coke and the cake and everything else you're eating?
Well, that's it for this week's Travel Tech. I'm your host, Tom Choi, and this is the travel-wary Steve Samblis. We'll see you next time.
What do you mean, like travel-wary? Do I look tired or something? I mean, how about charming or travel-witty? Travel-witty would be good.
Let me take this jam box home and we have a deal.
Deal.
And this is your charming, witty, and extremely generous co-host, Steve Samblis.
That's much better. Are you going to be asking for stuff every week? I'm just going to take